Today I'm talking about 3 Dragon Ball Z movies. That's why I'm over here by my Dragon Ball stuff. Specifically, the Broly trilogy. Ooh, look at him, all big and shiny and stuff. Yeah, are they good? Sorta. First up is Dragon Ball Z: Broly - the legendary Super Saiyan. This is a 1993 film, and the basic premise is sometime in between when future Trunks showed up and prior to the android showing up, a Super Saiyan is out-wrecking the southern universe. So Goku goes to investigate but doesn't find anything. And then, unconnected, this Saiyan shows up on Earth and is like, "Hey Prince Vegeta, I found a new planet for you to rule over and we'll remake all of the Saiyan society. It'll be great, even though we're just a bunch of dudes." And Vegeta's like, "Cool, I'll go with you," and he does. But then he hears about this Super Saiyan wrecking havoc and he's like, "I'll kill him." And then he tries to, but he can't find him. And it's like, "Oh no, where is the Super Saiyan? Is it this random Saiyan we just met?" No, it's not him. It's his son, Broly, who just really loves destroying things and he's just super way out of control. But thankfully his father put a mind control thing on him. So his whole plan is he wants to be ruler of the universe by using his son as a weapon. But then Goku shows up on the planet, the new Vegeta planet, and that triggers a memory in Broly because he was actually born the same day that Goku was. But wouldn't you know it, Goku's crying, scared baby Broly. And so now hearing Goku speak makes him really angry, and so he's able to break through his mind control and is just in a super rage and beats up Goku. But thankfully everyone is able to give Goku all of their power, and then he's able to Kamehameha him Broly to death. And the day is saved. Also, there's an asteroid. That's why the dad led Vegeta to the planet, is because he wanted to kill Vegeta with an asteroid. So this movie's plot makes absolutely no sense. I really dislike it. It's stretched out over, let's say, 30 minutes. And then the rest of the 72-minute runtime is just a big fight scene. I really didn't care for this film. I left it in the middle though, because, I mean, it is fun. Like, punching stuff is kind of fun. Until it wasn't. And just like, it felt like they had like a fraction of an idea and we're like, all right, that's a movie, let's do it. And it's like, shouldn't we like put more time into the plot and stuff? I'm like, no, you're good. I got like some good punch ideas that I want to draw, so let's just do them. So yeah, I didn't super care for this film, though it was almost fun at times. Yeah, that's it. Next up is Dragon Ball Z: Broly Second Coming. This film takes place either 6 or 7 years later, I forget, and I'm not going to bother looking it up. So it takes place after Goku passed away. So Trunks and Goten are now a thing, and Gohan is like the Super Saiyan Man persona. And then even though it looked like Broly was obliterated at the end of the last movie, turns out he wasn't. He somehow saved himself and then got flung through space and just happened to land on Earth, where he was frozen in ice for 6 or 7 years. And on this fateful day, Goten and Trunks, along with Videl, are out searching for the Dragon Balls for reasons when they stumble across this village who needs their help defeating a dinosaur. That section of the movie I actually really loved. Anytime there's adventuring in Dragon Ball, that's my jam. I love adventure and like saving villages. That's so much fun, especially like weird kooky stuff like what was in this movie. It was 100% my jam. If this movie was just that, easy, really liked. I loved it. Unfortunately, they gotta fight a big, strong, muscular, yellow-haired man. That was actually better this time around. I enjoyed the fighting more. This movie was also considerably shorter, and that helped. That definitely helped. Just because it didn't feel as stretched out. And then Gohan just randomly shows up to help save the day. And that was fine, because in the end it was Goten, Gohan, and then like the spirit of Goku teaming together to kill Broly. And that was alright. It's reminiscent of how Gohan beat Cell, so it was okay. I mean, I didn't need Goku to show up, but It's a Dragon Ball movie. Goku has to show up, otherwise it's not a Dragon Ball movie. So yeah, so I definitely enjoyed it more than the last one. I actually put it in the liked. It was still not great though. Like how they ended up beating Broly, just with like maybe some Dragon Ball magic stuff, but I don't know. It was okay. Definitely improvement though. And lastly is Dragon Ball Z Bio-Broly. This one takes place, I don't know, a little bit later, and this one actually has a plot, and it's a plot that I really like. So, Hercule, or Mr. Satan, depending on your translation, Vidal's father, like 25 years ago beat up this guy, and he's been resenting him ever since. So in that time, he's developed a bunch of bio-warrior things, and he challenges Hercule to fight them, and he's like, no, and then he gets forced to do it anyway. And then Android 18 tags along because Hercule owes her a bunch of money. And then Goten and Trunks also follow along because, I mean, they're like 6. They have nothing else to do, so they go to this island, and then they fight a bunch of bio guys. And then after they defeat them, they discover that the bad guy, who was the guy who was kind of shady in the village that they saved, got all pissed off that they saved the village. So he plotted with this other guy to bring Broly back to life as a bio warrior thing. But of course, they lose control of him immediately, you know, once the team shows up. But then he also kind of like mutates right away, and that was really fun. And then it actually didn't take that long for the heroes to defeat him, which was cool because it's, you know, 2 little kids defeating him. But then like the issue morphed into like there is this acid lava that's enveloping the island, and they have to deal with that issue, and it's resolved in a very logical way that ties into everything else in the story. So yeah, this was actually a pretty good movie. It had a plot, was a through line, and it connected to it, and there was no Deus Ex Machina, which was great. It was literally just the 2 kids' own strength and ingenuity that saved the day. That's great. Like, this is head and shoulders above really both of the other 2 films. It's still just a liked because it is just a lot of punching nonsense, and the music wasn't that good. Goku does make a cameo at the end, and it's really just a dumb joke. It was completely unnecessary, but it's not a Dragon Ball movie unless Goku shows up. I know I just made that joke with the last one, but it's true here too. See how tiring it is when you do the same thing over and over and over again? So yeah, honestly, I would recommend this one. If you want some good Dragon Ball Z nostalgia, and you're cool with just seeing Goten, Trunks, Android 18, Krillin, and Krillin's daughter, then yeah, totally watch this one. It's pretty good. And it's not that long too. I think it's 47 minutes, so like, it's good. It's good. Alrighty, now for today's rankings. First up, we got Dragon Ball Z Bio-Broly sitting at number 179 in the liked category. And then after that, not too terribly far behind, is Dragon Ball Z Broly Second Coming sitting at number 185, also in the liked category. And then bringing up the rear, rightfully so, is Dragon Ball Z Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan sitting at number 214 in the mid category. And this is out of a total of 255 old movies so far this year.